Good morning, everyone. Whatever time you're watching this video, I'm really happy I'm back here again. Chat with Ikab is here again. This is my second video I'm making. My first video was about my introduction. I was introducing myself, my family members, the time I spent in high school, and everything. I will be leaving that link on the description box. You can go there and you check on my first video. Please, if I'm saying something you love, if I'm saying something impacting, I hope you motivate me even more to make more videos by liking and subscribing to my channel. Please also click on the notification bell. Okay, everyone, today's topic will be titled Your Words. Like, it will really be nice and it will be a short video. I really hope it will be impacting, like you like it. And please, if you got something from it, if you learned something, don't forget to share the link. And if you know you've not subscribed, you just did, and so that your friends and your loved ones can watch and benefit from my impacting words. Okay, today's topic, as I said, is words. Words, will I just say, is the combination of letters which can mean a lot of things to oneself. Okay, but I'll not really just be talking about words in the mere definition. I'm talking about words in the sense that the way we use our words, what we say, how we say it, how we approach people, it's very necessary. It's very necessary. Okay, sometimes we use our words to drive away our favor. Like, we really use our words in the way we ought not to use it, and it gives us pain most of the times. Just imagine a story when a man is telling his wife that, okay, because he wants her to be jealous and he wants her to feel indebted, he wants her to be committed to the relationship, and he's telling the wife that she's not beautiful, she's not, just to move her and shake her to start keeping herself. Well, that's not the right words. And the wife was like, okay, since you meant like I'm not beautiful, I'm not needed in this family, you can survive without me, she started living life worst, in the worst way he never expected, and he lost his cool marriage. But just imagine if the man has used another method and used good words, used good tune. Tune also matters. Some words like sorry, I'm scared, I'm sorry, like some words really matter, and the way we use it too, it also show if it's from our heart, or we just said that to while away time, we just said that to just say, okay, you want sorry, okay, take it, sorry. Words really matter. During the our my childhood, like, I learned a song that there are five magic words: please, excuse me, sorry, thank you. Please is a magic word. Excuse me, sorry, thank you, pardon me. These are words that you use it, and then it gives meaning. Like, just imagine you're rich, like you're the age of marriage, and then you have someone around you showing interest, and then you really have feelings for that person, but you want to put, and you know that the person has feelings for you, and you want to push the person to come and propose to you, you want to push the person to come and make the things, make the payment, and make you his wife, or make her your wife, and then you use a word like this. What will I do to make this man know that, yeah, I really want to marry fast, I love him, let him be pushed to the wall to come and do the necessary things. And then you said to the man, see, I know we are friends, and then I know that, like, I really value you, but I want to tell you a secret. There's a man coming on his way. I chatted him up on Facebook, and I love his appearance, the way he talks, the way he reacts, his character, and I love it. And I'm feeling like he's coming to propose to me, and really I love him. What are you doing? You think you're trying to push the man to come and act and say, okay. What men hate the most is rejection. They fear rejection a lot. And then you feel like you're pushing him to the wall to, like, say, okay, come, okay, I'm also interested in you. Which man in his reasonable sense would do that? Except a man who is obsessed about you. Which man who really truly loves you and knows the definition of love, that is unconditional, it can't be forced, we come and start proposing to you in that stage. But to you, you are like saying all those things to push him to the wall, to know that, yeah, someone else to come for you, let him do fast. The way you're thinking about the matter is not the way it's going, and then you find out that the man is staying away from you, and he's just seeing you as a mere friend, and before you know, he gets heartbroken, and then distance comes in, he leaves you, and before you know, he finds someone else. Love is always available. I used to tell myself that it's not the first time one will fall in love, and it's not be the last time. So when love comes in the wrong age, you get rid of it because it's not the first time. And if that person is really the person God wants for you, the person will wait for you one way or the other, with challenges or the other. Destiny will come together, especially when you're with God. So words matter. If that lady has taken it, if she had took the courage, like to say, okay, see, I'm really ready for marriage. Like any man that comes, I love my friend. Like I love to marry a man who is my friend. I feel like we really know each other. We know each other. We have things to back up with, like to communicate in the relationship. I really like to date my friend, and really I do keep male friends. Like I really like to date my friends, and I'm really in the age of marriage. I feel like I'm ready to be a mother. I'm ready to be a wife. And then the man, you say it and then you wipe it away. The man will go and think of, maybe the man was scared to approach you. Number one, you're his friend. Did you see him as a friend, or just can you see him as a prospect husband or as only a friend? He will think about that. Like maybe that was what was going through his mind. And then with that statement he made, with those words he made, you're trying to tell him that yes, you can marry your friend. Yes, you can marry your friend. Yes, you're ready for marriage. Yes, you're groomed yourself, you've trained yourself to be a good mother, to be a good wife. With those things, he will think about it and then he will propose to you. That is the right way. Words matter. Even in the Bible, he made us to understand that words can soften a man's heart and it can put one to rot. Yeah, it can. So I hope after watching this my video, you can share it with if you're like a mother or a father, you can share it to your children to learn from it that words matter. You should learn how to use their words. If you're big enough, like you don't have, like you're not a mother, you're not a parent, okay, you can share it with your siblings, you can share it with your friends, and help me tell them to subscribe, because once they subscribe to this channel, it motivates me a lot to make more videos. Please help me tell them to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so that it will motivate me a lot. And if you really love this topic, words, please comment so that I'll make more research and I'll bring more of my personal quotes together and make more videos on it. As students, even in secondary school, words matter. The way you talk to your teachers, the way you communicate to them, like it matters. Oh, excuse me, sir, I want to go out. Then you just say, excuse me, you're going out. Oh, that if you meet a teacher who hates that, like there are teachers who hate that. And do you notice, like teachers, they treasure words also. They love to be motivated. Oh, thank you, sir. I really enjoyed the teaching today. It was nice. Like it was really nice. I tried reading this topic on my own, but it was not clear to me. Thank you. Words gives one the, like, that's how I'm telling you to comment. Like comment with this video. It makes one happy. It makes one feel special. It makes one know that yeah, this thing I did was really noticed. It was really noticed. Words is one of the language of love, right? You can say good words to your mom. She's back from work. Oh mom, how was your work? Oh dad, how was your work? Like your dad, he came back late and then he's stressed out. Do you know your words can make everything cool? Your husband came back home and he's stressed out. There's a way you can say, how was work now? This time you're doing your face like this. What happened? Are you the first person that went to work? Oh, how was work? Like this time you're cool like this. Did the contract go well? Did they sign it? You know that you can even kill a person with your words. Maybe he went out for a contract and he was so courageous and so confident that the contract will go well, and he came back disappointed that something went wrong and they did not like the contract. And then he was like, I know now you did not do well. I know this time you're doing your face like this. I can see it from your face that that contract did not go well. You can say, oh my dear. You can even, when you even notice and you have signs that your dad is disappointed with that contract, or your friend or your husband is disappointed, you can be like, wow. Start saying words of praise, like all this kind of thing. Hey, look, this your dress is very nice. Like this one you're early today. I'm really happy you at least you're early. We'll have time to gist. Maybe it's early because it did not go well and he had to come early because it was cancelled. But you're like, thank God, God even answered my prayer. You're early. Wow. How was it now? How was it? Just gist me about it. I know that maybe it was cool, right? If he did not show a good response. Oh, it didn't go well. I can see it from your reaction. Why are you even stressing yourself out? This is not the first one you've gotten, and it will not be the last one. Just cheer up. Get something he likes. Make the place lively. And your dad will be cool, your husband or your friend. Everything. Words matters. Words kills. Like just imagine you sacrificing, and then as a mother, you're sacrificing for your child, and then in school fees, maybe you're sacrificing in the sense that the father work is crippled, and then he gives half of the school fees, and then you are left to sort for the remaining so that your child won't be sent home from the exam hall. And then after all these things, your child came home with a bad result, and then you're trying to talk to the child, like chastise the child, like, why did you do this? Why did you not do that? And the child is not seeing all those your sacrifice of the payment, because if the child is seeing it, the child will read well. If the child is seeing it, the child will perform well. And then the child is not seeing it, and then the child said that, okay, you, I went through your certificate and I was seeing F9, F9, F9 in your own result. During your time, you got F9, and me, I'm getting P. You're talking. Just imagine what the heartbreak the mother will feel. Maybe during her time, she was the one hustling for that money. Yeah. Maybe during her time, she had to miss school just to bring out money, carve out money from one means to the other to pay her fees. And now you're privileged to be fed. You're privileged for your school fees to be paid, and she motivates you to go to school. And then what you're telling her is that I saw how you carried F9, F9, F9. That's how you're not even having a good work now. If you had done well, maybe I carried your blood, I carried your gene. Imagine what a child is saying. I carried your blood, I carried your gene. That's how I got F9. Imagine. Just imagine. Did you know what it took your mom or your dad to pay your fees, and then you might not be living so comfortable, but did you know what it is? There are still people suffering. Like, if you're rich today, there are people richer than you, and if you're poor, there are people who are suffering more than you are. Just always have that in your stick score, and you will live better. Once you know that whatever you have, there are people having such things 2 times, whether good or bad, you become grateful. You become grateful. So words matters a lot. Even to God, as Christians, the way God is a jealous God. The way you talk to him, it matters. You know, he's an immortal being, you're not seeing him, but still, he's in your heart. What are you thinking? What words are you bringing up in your heart? This God self, is he real? Is things like things are not happening the way it ought to be? So maybe God is not real. Why are you making words become your fault? Maybe God has set opportunities for you in the future, but words are limiting your opportunities. Can you search your heart today, search your life, and check if you have saying the wrong words? People are gossiping about you in your church, in school, and you say that it's because you're too beautiful. That is why they gossip about you. They are jealous of you. That is why they gossip. Sometimes it's true because people are jealous of you. That is why they gossip about you. But when what I do to myself, when Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C tells me the same thing as my fault, I'm like, wow, this is really a fault too. For this amount of people to be telling me, it's really something I should look into. Words, especially if they are good people, not bad pairs. Like, so once you're reprimanded, like, don't answer in a harsh way. Try, even as I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself. Try. Your words are very important. Like, they are very important. Learn how to use your words. I was contemplating on the topic I should talk about this week. I was like, should I talk about, because I told you in my last video I'm talking about my secondary school experience. But God was like, my mom, like the Holy Spirit was like, I should talk of words, because I know many people are passing through this as their problem. They don't know the most insignificant problem. Words, the way you use it, it can kill and it can make alive. Yeah, it can. That is why God said our tongue is very powerful. It can kill spiritually, physically, and it can make alive. It can kill emotionally. It can kill emotionally. It can really kill. So please comment if you want me to, because these words, there are many instances I can use to tell you that you should use your words well. If you want more of them, please comment and tell me that yeah, I want you to talk about words the more. It's impacted in my life, in the life of my child, in the life of people around me. I know that this words it's really be great. Like you guys will enjoy it. Like you guys will work towards changing yourself, because I did not just talk about this topic because I want to, but I was inspired by the Holy Spirit to give you this word because I know to inspire someone. Learn how to use your words. Words are. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the lecture. Let's call it a lecture. I hope you enjoyed it about words. Please don't forget to share this video and my first video of introducing myself, the full meaning of ECAB, my lifestyle. The link will be placed there. Please just check it and watch. Don't forget to subscribe because I have more things for you. Thank you and love you.